Hey everyone, I'm here and I'm going to show you how to make a cinematic style track in about under 10 minutes. I keep checking my camera app because I'm freaking out that it's never going to record. I am actually recording over this at a different time than when I'm recording the video, so if it seems like that, then it's true. Okay, anyway, so what I'm doing here is I'm just picking out a melody. I got to have something to go with, something that will work when I'm repeating it. Something that'll sound fairly decent being played over and over again. I didn't really pick out these chords beforehand or anything. I just feel like these would sound pretty good together. I'm going to copy and paste this over because I want there to be a little bit of variation, but not too much. Here I'm going to increase the tempo because, I don't know, I thought it'd sound better if it was a bit faster. So I've done this kind of stuff before and really it took me about 10 minutes as well. It's pretty dang nervous while recording this for some reason. I guess it's because I felt like I was constrained under a time limit. So after I pick out some notes, I'm going to mess around with the velocities, likely, I hope. I guess not, oh well. Guess I wasn't that smart. Anyway, so now I'm just making the piano not sound like crap. Just messing around with some of the reverb and the release and the sustain function so it sounds a little more realistic. I know it's definitely not completely realistic, but it's beside the point. I'm just going to copy and paste this like every good musician does. Yes, totally real playing, completely not quantized. For some reason I have it set to step, so it's a pain in the ass in order to get things to align. So I take care of that problem right here. And I'm going to copy and paste this for quite a while. I want it to repeat. It won't sound boring if it's repeating, though. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. You might see that down at the bottom I have the camera software open. I have MATLAB and Chrome. In case any of you wondering, the little leaf in the corner is Clover. It's an app that lets me organize all my folders. Okay, never mind. It's not important. I'm going to add some effects now. All right, so here I'm just picking some random effects. I know I've used the hardcore effects before, and I really like the way they sound. It's basically just guitar distortions. I'm gonna pick some ones that I'm familiar with. The worn tape is kind of distortion-y, and here I am going. Oops, that's one of my presets. I messed up pretty bad. And here I am going to choose the dub and dance hall because that has a little bit of reverb and delay to it. And then I choose the chill out because it makes things really quiet for some reason. The reverb, I'm just going to pick a random one. Venue's probably a good one. And then add some more effects. Who doesn't like a good chorus on their music, on their sounds? And I feel like I should add an EQ. That's what all good musicians do. Except, you know what? I'm going to do like a radio EQ here. Old telephone sound, so it's really high-pitched. I'm going to implement that towards the end. It's going to be neat. Here I'm looking for the delay bank, which is one of the most important parts of this whole shebang. It adds what sounds like different instruments, even though it's the same instrument, because I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah, it sounds awful right there. But I really only have one instrument going on, and it's just the piano. But it's going to sound like there's a lot more than just that. So here I'm going to create an automation clip for everything. These are like a producer's best friends. They let me choose which effects I want to play when. In case you haven't ever messed around with them, they're pretty cool guys. You can see that I'm not using any of the hotkeys because I'm a filthy casual when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm going to turn all the effects all the way down because I don't know where I want them to be yet. I just know that I have like 8-ish effects. I don't know, I can't count. Is that 8? That's 8. And I'm not sure when I'm going to use them. Reverb and all this other stuff is getting put all the way down. So yeah, if you have any experience with free loops, chances are you've used automation clips, and if you haven't, then you're kind of missing out on how to make your music sound decent. So this entire video is just using automation clips as filters in order to make the music sound pretty decent. As you can see, there's only just that one piano clip, a whopping 4 notes. So I turned the, I believe that is the parametric EQ that sounds like an old telephone. I'm just turning that up towards the end because it'll be nice and climactic, and it'll make a cutoff right at the end. I think that'll make it sound nice. Make the last 4 notes pretty clear. At least that's what I have in mind right now. Drag that around a little bit. You may have noticed that my keyboard's in Russian. That was a complete accident. I just really, really screwed up. I was hoping that Alt-Shift would do some sort of cool command, such as drag a volume up and down on the whole entire channel. It didn't, at least on the entire envelope. I'm pretty sure this is one of the hardcore settings right now. I think this is, no, I lied. That's the chorus. Who doesn't like a good chorus? It's just going to make things sound really airy and really neat. I'm turning up the reverb because I like my music to sound thick. Like, all about that bass and stuff. I actually put the delay on here the wrong way. There we go. That's going to sound pretty good. That's going to turn on the delay directly after the reverb or chorus that I'm going to turn off. At least I thought I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so once again, this is just filters. There's no special magic to this. All of these filters are Fruity Loops standard. If you have a copy of Fruity Loops, you can definitely do this on your own. And it's going to sound really cinematic and stuff. Honestly, I'm pretty sure this is how all of cinema is done. This is how all of music is done. No one even makes music anymore. They just put filters over one sound. Over here, I'm messing around with one of the hardcore tracks. This is a distorted one, and that's not the distorted one. The distorted one is the tape effect one that I had, and that just makes things sound crackly. And I don't know, I thought that would work better with I thought it worked pretty well with the piano sound. We're about to see how that sounds all together. It's got to kind of have some sort of an 80s vibe to it. Simply because effects were pretty, it's a pretty big thing in old music and 80s music. When people didn't, actually want to use instruments, they just want to see what they could do with whatever synths they had. This isn't a history lesson. I'm not a music historian. Don't take my word for any of these things. Anyway, so around here, I'm just screwing around, putting up random effects, thinking that they'll sound good. I don't think I'm going to test them very much. Just, work with the parabolas, work with the effects. And once again, I'm not using any hotkeys. I am using a computer mouse, though. If you're not using a computer mouse for this stuff, I don't know what you're doing. You should, if you're a producer, you don't even have a computer mouse, just quit. Go to Best Buy, get yourself a computer mouse, do yourself a favor. I can't imagine doing this all with a laptop trackpad. Or if you're using a desktop, then especially can't imagine not using a mouse. Anyways, they made a little, like a nipple mountain over there. Nipple mountain for the reverb. Making some more of these triangles. Oh, rough cut. I kind of want to commentate this like a sportscaster. Like, I'm actually watching a musician at work, one that isn't me. But then I feel like I can definitely sway that to be whoever I wanted to. Anyway, I'm probably going to shut up soon, let you guys listen to the whole track, which should be coming in very, very soon. Let's make a few more adjustments, though. And really, I'm randomizing these effects. I have no idea how this is going to sound. As you can see, I'm doing this all in one take. I'm pretty sure I opened up the camera software a couple more times before the end. I mean, it doesn't really prove that I'm doing this all in one take, but it does let me know that the video isn't just going to crap itself. It's a nice little hill. All right. Do a little bit of live editing. also with the track. It's a little over 11 minutes. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it would be really cool maybe in the future be able to use this sort of stuff for DJing a yoga class and, you know, messing with the effects while people are changing motions and be able to change the flow. Do with that what you will, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you want more. Bye-bye.